This right here is a video to remind you guys and myself as well of how much potential Assassin's Creed used to have in my opinion, and how well its most underrated Assassin's Creed game, which is Syndicate, holds up to this day. If Ubisoft would have decided to keep on improving from there and didn't go all in with the RPG elements and suppressing the parkour system, man, I think this series could be one of the most appreciated of all time, just like it was back in the day. Now in 2023, we have got Assassin's Creed Mirage that's coming up, which has been confirmed to be going back to the franchise roots, but I'm 99% sure it won't be going back to Unity or Syndicate's roots, where Assassin's Creed was not only evolving for the better, but also creating an entirely new genre with an intuitive parkour system, fluid combat, and so much more. It just needed more time to be improved, so let's just remind ourselves of this underrated game right now. It's definitely the best world Ubisoft has created, and a lot of people consider Assassin's Creed Syndicate to be the very last real Assassin's Creed game, before it all turned to RPG elements, ditched the amazing parkour system, and of course being an assassin in a realistic historical setting. Is Syndicate really that bad? It's definitely not, and people are discovering this today at the time of this video. Syndicate, along with Assassin's Creed Unity, were mainly created for a new gen experience. Everything about them had an upgrade, something new that, if they had stuck to it and improved over time, could have been really special. At the time of Assassin's Creed Syndicate's release in 2015, it was literally the best and the worst of times for Ubisoft. The best being that they made a technological breakthrough in video games by creating such a smooth and varied assassin experience, with the parkour system that allows you to go absolutely everywhere with unlimited freedom of movements. Not only that, they also created such a beautiful and alive world to free roam in. Even in today's video games, I don't see this kind of world often. Now, why was it the worst of times for Ubisoft when Syndicate released? Well, before Syndicate was Assassin's Creed Unity's release, and man did it all went to hell. Unity's release might be one of the worst launch ever seen in gaming. It was filled with bugs, glitches, characters not even having faces, and a lot of the times your character was thrown off the map for no reason. A year later, after Unity's launch, some of the bugs were not even fixed yet, and Syndicate was releasing right at that same time. People were thrown off by Unity's bugs, and it left Syndicate with a sour taste in people's mouth before it even released. Thus, not many people bought it, and it was forgotten pretty quickly over the years. What made and still makes Syndicate special is also the fact it takes place in the Victorian era, and not many games use this setting even to this day. That time was full of innovation and advancements in technology, but also full of darkness, corruption, and greed. The game makes you feel that in some ways, with the Templar intimidating citizens, children being forced to work, and an overall huge presence of the enemy everywhere in the open world. The combat is something very different and unique, and it's a 50-50 on if people like it or not. It is a bit ridiculous at times on how fast-paced it is, but when you get used to it, you can make some pretty cool moves with the different melee weapons available to you. Overall, Assassin's Creed Syndicate is a game you should definitely revisit when you have the time to do so, and offers a unique experience that can easily surpass some of the games released today. You won't even feel like it released 6 years ago. It still feels brand new.